Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day. My wife asked me to sink her phone, so I threw it in the ocean. Seems reasonable. All right. And I'd like to thank Dylan Lofrin for signing up as a new Tier 1 member, bringing our count to 172. We are getting close, just 28 more members to hit our goal. And remember that if you sign up as a Tier 2 or Tier 3 member, you count as more. So a Tier 2 member is actually a really good deal because it's $8 a month, up from $5, to count as 2 and to get 2 words on the Wordle wheel as well. And then for $25 a month, that's the Super Supporter level. That counts as 5 towards our goal, and you get 5 words on the wheel. If you are currently a Tier 1 member and you want to help out more, even if you just do it for a month, you can upgrade to Tier 2 or Tier 3, and you will count as that extra amount beyond what you already did. Cool. Well, let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got cyberspace, kettle, rock, snare, steel, makeshift, web, water, ice caps, net, cup, diamond, tangle, teabag, can tab, and nails. I don't know what a can tab is, but it is a batnack backwards. Are we ending with backwards animals? Bat. Probably not. Okay, I don't know what can tab is. I hope I don't need to know, but also it could just be the final category. Let's see. Cyberspace is interesting. Like, they're just different ways of referring to the internet. The net, cyberspace, the web. What else refers to the internet? Why am I missing it? I actually don't see a fourth one. A fourth way of referring to the internet. Maybe I'm missing it, but maybe that means these get split up. Is that a red herring? I mean, web could go with tangle and net. I feel like a web and a net perform the tangling, so maybe not. Nails. Like nails on a chalkboard. I don't know. Hard substances, nails, rock, and steel. And diamond. I don't know. Would nails go there? Rock, steel, and diamond are strong materials. Do we have another strong material other than nails? I don't know. Should I try this one? Maybe I'll try it. Okay, that was right. Associated with hardness. Okay. I don't know if they're talking about fingernails or nails like what you hammer in. So we still have cyberspace, net, and web. We also have tangle and snare, which are synonyms. Kettle and teabag, used to make tea, a cup. I'm thinking can tab has something to do with tea because I guess water. Never mind. So water, teabag, cup, and kettle. You're making tea. It's probably yellow. Oh, used for tea. It's green. All right. So we still have net, web, cyberspace. I don't know. Ice caps. Weird. We got to be doing wordplay for purple, right? Or maybe fill in the blank. Melting ice caps. I mean, it's yellow, right? Yellow could easily be net, cyberspace, and web. None of these other words to me mean internet. But I don't know what can tab means. Snare and tangle are... Maybe it's snare, tangle, web, and net. Just similar concepts. It is. Okay, places get trapped. Okay, snare doesn't have to be a verb. Snare can be a noun. I didn't know tangle could be a noun. Like you get trapped in a tangle. I guess maybe. I could see some like a tangle as in like tangled something you can make, but just call it tangle, I guess. Ice cap, cyberspace, can tab, and makeshift. Gotta be wordplay, right? Okay, so ending in keyboard keys. Caps lock, space bar, tab, and shift. All right. Yeah. So we did not need to know what can tab meant. I will look it up anyway. Define can tab. wiki page on it. It's a magazine produced by University of Cambridge students from 1981 to 1990. It's a demonym for Canterbury, New Zealand. I don't know. It doesn't seem to... It's a code name for the code-breaking British bomb made by the British Tabulating Machine Company. Maybe. So, I mean, it is used for computing-related things. But there's not like a specific, like, hey, this is exactly what Cantab is. Dummy. Anyway. Pretty simple today. I mean, it's another one of those days where the category was so simple I thought it was wrong, but I just kind of locked them in anyway, and it worked out. And I did get blue first. It's because I'm wearing a blue shirt. Blue shirts give me +2 to blue. All right, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5, and I think it has a 75% solve rate. We got a diamond web with a spider on it. Nice. They give it 2.3 out of 5. And we've got an 89% solve rate. Wow, so way higher than 75. And 51% of players making no mistakes at all. Okay, yeah. So the past 2 days, they've gone very easy on us. There's not usually much to analyze when not many people are losing. Blue first was the least common. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I didn't really see the key. I should have seen the T ones earlier. Yeah, people are doing snare web, net tangle. I just thought 2 were verbs and 2 were nouns, and it didn't make sense to me. But I guess it makes sense now. A lot of people actually are seeing purple, either first or second. Probably looking at Cantab and going, well, it ends in tab. Are there other keyboard keys? And that's a very easy way to find that. All right. What are mistakes people are making? Putting ice caps in as a hard material instead of nails. Basically, people going, well, we've got cyberspace, web, and net. Maybe Cantab means internet. I actually had that thought too. But no, this was a red herring. Maybe thinking tangle. Maybe teabag. I don't know, wait. Cyberspace, makeshift. Why was teabag put in here? Compound words, maybe? Blank drum. Ooh, we had drums. Kettle drum, snare drum, steel drum, water drum. Interesting. Okay, I did not see that one. But that is a very common first mistake. But it's still only 3% of people making it. Yeah, green, then yellow, then purple, then blue. It's the same as what we saw earlier. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do pips. And I had a request to do all 3 difficulties. We're just going to go through all 3 of them and let me know how you feel about that. We'll start with the easy. Okay, so we got to do equals and then 17. So how are we getting to 17 and 4? Do we need to do 4, 4, 4? Okay, here's the trick I'm going to do. I'm going to add all these up. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 plus 8, that's 30. So we add to 30 in total. So if we subtract 15 from the 30, we only end up with 15. So we have to do the 4s in here so we have enough to sum to 17. There we go. 30 seconds just because I added it all up. I think that was fun though. All right, we'll do medium now. All right, these are all equal, 12 and 17. Wonderful. So how many? We have 2 6s. We have 3. No, we have. It has to be 4s. So it's the only one we have 4 of. So let's do a 4, 5 here, maybe, just to make sure we get. Oh, we need to get to 12. So we need to do 4, 6 up here. That's forced. And we do 6, 1 here. I think putting a 1, 1 and 17 is a bad idea. So let's do the 1, 1 here. And then we obviously need. Oh wait, how are we doing a 4, 4 here? There isn't a 4, 4. Oh wait. Do I? Oh, I have 4 1s. Never mind. It's the ones that go here. So the 6. We should have a 6, 1. We do. Whoops. And then we have a 1, 1. I should have realized we needed one with a double pip. That's 1, 4. So what do these add to? We have 9 plus. So this is 15. We already have 4, so we need 13. So we got to put the 2 outside of it. This can go either way. All right. 1 minute. All right. And then we'll do the hard. Ooh, just 2 separate. So this is a 0. This is a less than 2. So it could be the 0, 0. It can't even be the 1, 1. It could be the 1, 0 or the 0, 0. Oh, but this is 0. So this is 0, 1. This is 0, 0. This is 0, 1. This is greater than 1. So we just can't put a 1 in there. Okay. These two are equal. We have a 6/6, but that's all. I mean, oh, we have a 6/6 and a 1/1. I think what we want to do is put the 6/6 in the 17 clue. So let's put the 1/1 up here. And then I need the 1/5 here. Yeah, that gets us to 17. And then these two add to 9. So we just need a 9 domino. This is the only 9 domino left. And then this is the only one that's, let's see, greater than 1. We could do a 2, 3, or a 6. Okay, so we need this to add to 7. Those have to be very small. So let's just use the 6. Oh, wait, we need a 6. No. Oh, yeah, we need a 6 here. The 6, too. So these 3 have to add to 5. So we'll do the... Wait, how are we filling these 3? Oh, we have a 0 here. Yeah, so 0, 2, and then 3, 0, and then this 2, 3 goes either way. All right. 109. Nice. That felt like it took longer, but no, I guess that's it. Cool. Well, nice speed run of all 3. How'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. And I've gotten a lot of questions about, okay, it's behind a paywall now. Are you still going to play it? Yeah, because I pay for it. I also play the crossword every day, and I pay for that. So it's included. So, I mean, I know a lot of you aren't playing it anymore, but I guess this is your way of seeing what the puzzle was today. And play along. Let's play. SpongeBob's boss for 1. I have no idea. IRS agent's investigation. Like, what are those called? Audit. Something you haven't been able to do on U.S. flights since 2000. Be comfortable. I have no idea. Peninsula east of the Yellow Sea. Peninsula east of the Yellow Sea. I don't know what the Yellow Sea is. 1 R in R&R, rest and relaxation. Relaxation doesn't fit, so it's going to be rest. Barrel-shaped wine container. A cask. Something heard through the grapevine, a rumor. Profoundly love, adore. Vehicles in a peloton. The only thing I know about peloton isn't it that like bike? What a calf drinks from. The teat. Is that EE or EA? Let's go back up to here. SpongeBob's boss. A crab, perhaps? You haven't been able to smoke since 2000. That makes sense. Peninsula, Korea. So this is an A and that's an E. All right, 114. Nice. This one was a little bit harder. I think the down, I don't know. A lot of people just start with the downs because the downs do tend to be easier than the crosses. I don't know if that's meta or not, but... And vehicles in a peloton are bikes. I don't know. I feel like that's a weirdly phrased clue, but I mean, I get it. I said it. A peloton is a stationary bike, but... And it's vehicles because it has to be plural, but... All right. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is do go on. So like gossip maybe? Or I see like OBLE and I keep wanting to do something with it, but what's this V doing? I'm not sure. Baby? No, we can't quite do baby. I don't know why baby would work anyway. Do go on. Like, expound on what you just said. QU. What are we doing with QU? Are we starting with QU or is it like EQU? Equivocate? No. So after QU, you have to put another vowel. So it's going to be an O or an A or this O. So there's a lot of options. Maybe quote? Quote seemed like it would fit with do go on, but we have an X here. Box something. Boxer. Huh. This might be one where I need to get started with a hint, but we'll keep trying. Stave. Cobra? No. Quote. I keep seeing quote. 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 Equal? Not equal. I did say equivocate earlier, but like as a speak here or talk or speech or something along those lines. Blab. I thought I saw blab down here, but we can't actually make it. All right, I'm going to start with the hint. Gabby? So someone who's talkative might be described as gabby. So, Oof. Halt. Blabber, blabberer. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Blast. Do I need another hint? What are words for that? It's not like quotable, is it? Quotable. No. I have BLE here. I'm trying to think if that's used. I can't think of other words. Gabby, talkative. Oh, we do have talk here. Talk. It's not just talk. It's talk. Talk a lot. Talk. I need to get to the bottom. I guess I could get to the right. They like to do the zigzag for the spanogram. Talk. Hold on, I've got letter here? No, I don't have letter here. I'm gonna get one more. Oh wait, no, I don't. Letter. Chatterbox. Chatterbox. Oh, that's our spanogram. Oh. Talkative? There it is, talkative. I thought talk was gonna be our spanogram, so I was trying to go down. What is this? Voluble. Oh, I made up that word, but apparently I didn't. Apparently it's a real word. I was combining volume and like a bull. Anyway, two more words. Wow, these are long. It's an acious. It's a loquacious. Loquacious. Ooh. How does this O come in? Look, I know there's a word kind of like that, loquacious or. So what's this word? Verbose. So yeah, it's like loquacious. How are we? Shoot, I don't know how to spell it. Low. There's not very many ways to path this. Oh, IOUS, duh. Shoot. Yeah. All right. Streak of 1. Why is my streak 1? I did it yesterday for sure. What's needed for the streak? No hints, maybe? I don't know what's counted for the streak. But then I shouldn't have a streak 1 because I used a hint today. Very strange. All right. Let's spin the wheel for a bonus game. What are we playing today? All right, Squirtle. I will do the daily Squirtle. This was suggested by Pedals6. Let's pull that up. All right, the daily Squirtle. We are solving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Wordles that are kind of crossed with each other, kind of like a crossword. And when we guess, we have to guess the, it tells us, these little tiny arrows here tell us which guess we're doing right now. So we guess both of these at once, and then the two middles, and then the two ends. So I'm going to start with least. All right, so what we've learned is the S and the T are correct. This A is somewhere in the horizontal word, but not the vertical word. This S is somewhere in the vertical word, but not horizontally across these two. And then the white means that that's somewhere in the puzzle. There's an E somewhere in the puzzle, an A and a T somewhere in the puzzle, just not in the two words we guessed, or in its row and column, I should say. And then the black means it's not in the puzzle at all, so there's no L in the puzzle. All right, let's start with a vowel here, because I feel like before the ST, we're probably having a vowel. It's not A or E. So I wonder if it's like an O-U-S-T. Let's start with a U. Let's do like an un word. Get that N. Under. We need to find an E anyway. Ooh, okay. So this is an ER word. There's a D in this word, and I really don't think we're putting DST next to each other. So I think this is forced to be a D. There's a U somewhere in this word. So what are we doing? Something D, something ER. And this something is probably a vowel. And it's not A, E, or U. So it's O or I. Maybe idler. Oh, but there's no L in the puzzle. I don't think... Oh, maybe not adder. Otter? Someone who's more odd. Oh, but this isn't a D. Ooh. Yeah, the red D is telling us that's not a D. So what's going on here? Okay, that I don't know. Okay, we're going to hold off on that. We're doing this word anyway. This could start with an S. Although there aren't plurals. So if this ended in S, it could end in US, though, like something like mucus. This could be moist. So if this was mucus, we need that US. And this was moist. I don't know what this would be. Id something, but it's not idder. Id. Can it be a vowel? I don't know. This word here would start with C. It's got an A and an N in it. It's not idner. It's not idair. So the A and the N would go over here somewhere. This could be the A. All right. What can I do to confirm this? I'm going to guess the word sorry. Because that is O could if it's wrong, the O could point up at that O and tell me about moist. And also a lot of these words end in Y that are in the bottom here. So they need a shared last letter. All right, there is no O in the puzzle, so I am wrong about moist. You know what? This could be midst. Interesting. That makes this a lot easier to do too. And this could still be mucus. I'm gonna guess mucus. Wow, I was right about that. That's crazy. Okay, and I think this is midst. So what's this then? This word can't have an A or a U in it. There's no O in the puzzle. It could be another E. No, it can't be. This E says not there. So I think this is an I. Is it like diner? Yeah, I think diner works really well because then this N is fulfilled. This could be... Oh, there's no Y in the puzzle. I was going to say candy, but... Maybe I should finish diner and then... Is there a way for me to do a D-I-N word that ends with something else? Because I don't need this ER. Dingy... Dinge, maybe? I think that helps better than doing nothing. It was not diner. And in fact, there is an I in this word. It has to go there. Oh, it's like dryer. Interesting. Yeah, that E points there. There's a G in the puzzle somewhere. We've kind of narrowed down where it can go. So that's not G. That's not G. That's not G. I think the G has to go here. Right? Where else would a G go? This isn't G because we're not doing TG. This isn't G because of the white. This isn't G because of the white. So the G is going to be in this bottom word, and it's not next to an R. Oh no, it could be like surge. But there's no E at the end. So one of these two is a G. No, but this G is pointing down. Okay, so yeah, this is the G. So what is this word then? Syrup? No, it's a G, not a P. This I is pointing up, but there's an N to here. The N is still not placed. What goes S something R something G though? Could be an I. Or a U. No, not U. Not E or U. Could be an A. My problem is this can't be an... Yeah, this can't be the G because of the white. Never mind. So we're not doing SGR. So this G's forced. Okay. Double confirmed. What am I doing here? I need to figure out these words. Could this be China? And then like, this could be an NG word. Not thang. Not trang. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if I know this. What's this bottom word? So it could be an A. Can't be E. Could be an I. Can't be O. Can't be U. So it's A or I. Sar. Rig. Sir. So why don't I try T-I? Why don't I try to guess this right word, actually? I don't know. I don't think Fang is going to get accepted. Oh, it was. But the H was wrong. I couldn't think. Oh, twang. Now that I see it filled out. Darn it. H is looking up. This is China. Definitely. Here, I just have to guess midst. I don't really have another choice. This is going to be China. So what the heck is this word? I mean, I could get twang, but... Okay, no E. I'm going to use an A and an... No, there's no A in this word. So it's got to be I. Is Sirig a word? No. What the heck's going on there? Well, see, the thing is, I just need to guess the W second. It'll finish this right word. And I'm not going to be able to finish both of these words at the same time anyway, because this is not a W. So I'm going to put a W second, and then I'm going to fish out vowels. So what vowels are still possible? It's not A, E. It could be I. It's not O. This could be... No, neither of them can be U either. They have to both be I's, where one of them's not a vowel. Oh, like strig, I guess. It's not strict. Something else? All right, I'm fumbling the end of this, but we'll do dryer. We'll do twang. And then what the heck is this word? Oh, sprig. Sprig. Right, now that... Of course, like a small branch. A sprig, right? Something to do with plants. Darn, three is not great. I really fumbled the end of that. I did so well at the start. I got mucus. I even figured out midst and China, but like the ending just completely confused me. Because I kept assuming this had to be a vowel. All right, well, I got there. And those are the videos for... So videos, those are the games for today. If you'd like to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.